I'm your president. I'm your leader. I'm your in LA. I'm your doctor when in need. Chloroquine, inject some bleach. I'm your pusherman. I'm your pusherman. I'm your pusherman. And how's our guitar player tonight? What's that? Huh? Too bad. You know, I woke up to some horrific news today. The coronavirus is still here. I thought Kenneth Copeland blew it to hell. What happened? I was really counting on that. Rats, dang it. If you can't trust the Cope, then how can you trust anybody? I mean, well, I know you certainly can't trust the news media and the politicians. The do as I say, not as I do government. You know, we saw that highlighted by de Blasio this week. He's out there shutting down Jewish funerals for a rabbi, you know, threatening to arrest people. Then 2 days later is at a large gathering watching the Blue Angels. Now, what sense does that make? How are we supposed to learn from these people? How are we supposed to follow these people? And for anybody thinking that we should have shut everything down in January, here's old Mayor de Blasio on March 10th talking about the coronavirus.
8.6 million people here. We have 25 cases as of this morning, and we care deeply about each of those individuals, but against the backdrop of 8.6 million people, and for the vast majority of New Yorkers, life is going on pretty normally right now, and we want to encourage that.
Now look, I don't necessarily blame de Blasio for having that opinion at that time. I think that's how most of us felt. Around that time, there's very few cases. There was only a couple people that had died. And we know shutting down New York City, shutting down the U.S. economy is a very big deal with massive long-term ramifications. It's not just flicking a light switch. You know, a lot of people want to have revisionist history when looking at the timeline of the coronavirus. But for all those people thinking we should have been more proactive, we should be more proactive right now. Instead, we're bickering about some offhanded comment that Donald Trump made about disinfectants. You know, a lot of people want to say, he told people to ingest household cleaners. Well, he really didn't. But regardless, who cares? We're bickering about that, and we're not looking at what's going on. Take a look at Lebanon. People are rioting. They're protesting. People are dying in those riots. You want to know why they're rioting? Because they've got massive inflation. People are going hungry. They're running out of food because this pandemic has shut down their economy. We've got Tyson Chicken taking out newspaper articles, newspaper ads saying the food supply chain's breaking. They're shutting down plants. Now think about this. Some stupid news story came out in this country about a toilet paper shortage, and what did people do? They freaked out and bought every piece of toilet paper there was. Now imagine what happens when we really start running into a food supply shortage. You know what? All I can say is this. Stock up. Go buy some pasta. Buy things that are going to last a long time. And don't count on some politician to save you. You know what? We're the only ones that are going to help us get through this. We can listen to their advice, but you got to take it with a grain of salt. So I will say this, protect yourselves, protect your family. And you know what? If you think Nancy Pelosi's going to dip into her $15,000 freezer and maybe give you a pint of Ben & Cherries, you got another thing coming.